Well, we're going to start today with a special project. We've got water sitting in our tray in our golf cart. We're going to go clean up our food plot. Got a bunch of trees that came down back there. So we're going to fix up the old food plot. We're going to put in some stakes into the rest of our stumps, so that we know where the stumps are when we start mowing and reseeding. Looks like an 1/8 inch. That should be sufficient. Of course, we want to look underneath first to make sure there's nothing down here that we're going to penetrate accidentally. And we're all clear. So let's go ahead and drill a little hole here. Let's move our drill to a faster speed. One hole. And now we'll watch as the water disappears. The water is slowly escaping. Can't even find the hole now. That's not a good problem to have, folks.
Now she's leaking.
Anybody remember where I put the other hole?
Somewhere around there.
There we go. At any rate, preferably full steam ahead. We've got the majority of the water out. And I'm burning up all kinds of video that I don't need to, but that's okay. Hey everybody, Jason here. Dogs want to go for a run, so we're going to run back to our food plot. We got a food plot back here. We got a bunch of stumps back there, and we want to get all those marked. So we're going to take you out there with us. We're going to put some stakes into those stumps so that we know where they're at when we go down in the fall, mow down the food plot. We don't get hung up on them, and we're able to figure out exactly where we're at. And we're going to use our golf cart. Fancy old golf cart that didn't run. We got it all fixed up last week, threw some camo paint on it so it looks like a real outdoors golf cart. So you don't have to have a golf cart, but it helps. I lost the starting fluid. So you can see we've got some trees down here in the middle of our food plot. This is all food plot out here, and we got a bunch of stumps. Right now, spring growth is just starting, so we want to get these stumps marked, because although it looks like you can see them right now, this stuff's going to get up to be a knee high or higher, and you won't be able to tell where the stumps are. So when we come back out here to try to mow it down this fall, it's going to just be a crapshoot to where the stumps are if they're not staked. So at least with their staked, when we get close to them, we'll know where we're at. We can maneuver our way around them a little easier. So let's go ahead and show you what we got. What we're actually using is just some of this 1/2-inch conduit. We cut them to 40 inches long, so it's hollow in the middle. They drive really well down into the stumps, and they are rigid when you put them in there. Then we're going to take some fancy pink and orange paint, and we're going to spray these so we can see them nice and clear. And it'll also help us as markers, so we know exactly how far we are from our deer blind. So we know what our distances are come this fall. We'll mark some orange and mark some pink. Got our chainsaw here with us so we can get all this mess cleaned up. So let's go pound some posts.
I'll follow you. Or do you want me to carry the post and you can try?
Go ahead. Give it a drive. Like I said, the stumps look like they're tall, but they're really going to disappear when this grass pops up. That one's still pretty hard. Uh-oh. This stump, double stumper, clay pigeon collector.
Stump or right in the middle?
Nope. Yep, we'll just mark that one. And there's a big stone here we don't want to hit too.
Right. So.
How many stakes we have left?
4.
4. Wow. That went quick.
Yep.
Gonna need to buy a lot more. This one's definitely going to disappear in the weeds, so let's get this one marked. Is this a stump? Yep. Well, we're going to need a lot more. There are more stumps out here than I thought.
Yeah.
We cleared all this to put down the food plot, and we ran a little short on oomph with the tractor. We couldn't get some of these stumps out because they're too big. The trees were too big. The tractor couldn't move them. So we just cut them low, pulled out all the stumps we could, but there's a new maple tree growing. I'm going to leave that alone. Get us some new fresh growth in here. A little more new cover building up for the deer. Turkeys, coyotes, black bears. Yes, we have them here. Got lots of trail cam pictures of the bears last year. All right.
That whole tree cut up.
Got lots of cutting to do. Got lots of posts to paint. You pick the color. Excuse me, the color.
I don't need to color for distance, right?
Yeah, you know, we didn't bring the rangefinder with us, so you're going to have to pace it off.
Right.
Pace off like, why don't you pace off 50? Pace off 50 yards.
50 yards.
Yep. And then we'll make 50 yards orange.
Your poop.
And then we'll come back and find maybe 30 yards and make the 30 yard pink. So just some minor tricks and tips for you. We just got our little Craftsman 18-inch simple chainsaw here. And when we move around with it, we always want to keep our chain protected. Snags on things, it'll get caught, it'll cut you, you know, things happen. We like to think that they wouldn't, but they do. And then of course we always want to wear our protective headgear. You know, got some ear protection, little face protection, keep things from popping back up and hitting us in the face. So I'm going to go ahead and remove my hat and put this on. Now, to start a chainsaw, in case you're all not familiar with it, I want to take that off. On the back of the chainsaw here, we have a start lever, choke lever. We'll pull that all the way out. It disengages our stop button. Okay, there's a primer on the side here. All chainsaws are different, but on this one we do about 4 pumps. And then we just gotta pull the trigger, or pull the... Then we'll set the choke into the next spot. It's really hard to videotape yourself. As you move around, the camera moves with you. And we're ready to go! Let's go cut some wood. Log down across our trail that makes it impassable, as well as the one that's leaning across the trail. So we're going to go get those taken care of, move that stuff out of the way so we can have easy access to and from all of our blinds and get all of our little areas set up for this fall. Got some food plot areas back here we want to get planted, so we want to get back here where we can till it up and make it all good usable ground. This is going to be our fall excitement here. You guys stay with us. You're going to see what's going to happen out of this. This fall you can follow us, stay with us and see what we're going to do this fall. You're going to see how great these food plots attract bears and turkeys and coyotes and squirrels and rabbits and every deer that we're not hunting. Hopefully we'll get some good footage of some nice bucks this fall. We got a bunch of them around here. We didn't take any big ones this last year, and we've got some really good trail cam pics that deer that made it through the summer or through the winter. The deer that make it through the summer get shot in the fall when we go hunting, but the deer that make it through the winter we hope to grow larger for this year. So let's go make some paths clear so we can get back there and get our preseason work done, because you know this is the most important part, getting everything prepped. Once we're prepped and ready to go, then we can go out and kill the big show. Alright, rock and roll. We had a lot of rough winds this winter. A lot of these rough winds we had are knocking down all kinds of stuff we weren't really expecting. So a little cleanup along the way, clean up every day. There she is! Let's set the chainsaw safely out of the way. Almost there.
Timber!
Woohoo! Well, it's down. Now we just got to get it out of the way. Look at the tree where base where it snapped off. Guess it was dead. Always a little risky when they're leaning like that, but if you cut from the bottom side and always cut the notch towards you, or you know, to where away from you, I guess, so that the tree flies from you, stand out of the way, and it'll just swing down. There's the proof. It's not that hard. It takes a little practice, but it works. Now we got to clean it all up. That's the real work. And find where the dogs ran off to. Sometimes that's even more work. This is going to be a point where we edit because I don't know what I'm saying. But
What were we talking about?
blooper time. What were we talking about? Oh, we're going to create some food plots. So this fall you can follow us, stay with us, and see what we're going to do this fall. We're going to see how great these food plots attract bears and turkeys and coyotes and squirrels and rabbits and every deer that we're not hunting.